Hello traders, it's Tomek here from Nikos Trading Academy and welcome in my weekly Forex Forecast. This is our first forecast in 2021. So first of all, I would like to wish you all the best. I hope this year will be a little bit different than previous, and finally, all of us will again have, if I can say, normal life. And I also hope that market will be more pleased for us, especially for the swing trading, than in the last year. This is, like I said, this is our first meeting here. So let me try to show what we have for upcoming week. I also prepare some classic pairs like euro dollar, GBPUSD dollar to show you what we have. Also USD yen, also gold, silver, and oil. So first on my watch list is AUDCAD. If we look for weekly time frame, we will see that we have resistance area right now. If I zoom out a little bit more, we will see that this is quite strong area of the resistance. Currently, price is hitting it. And we also have a little bit higher next level of the resistance if we pay attention to this zone. Generally, we know that market is not perfect. So sometimes we have situation that price is reacting on this level and then is making retracements or is playing around, is going down, or we have still continuation to the next resistance, which is still close because we see here that price spiked a little bit. Yeah. But generally, we are already on the resistance area. So what we can expect, a little bit bigger retracement to the weekly 36 EMA. Yeah. If we see that price is rejecting this, if not, continuation to the next one, and if we would like to find another one is up here. Yeah, so we see that it's more room to go to the next one. If we look for support levels, the next support zone is here around this previous tops, also here bottoms. So we see this is quite strong. So this is our first stop. And then, of course, retracement to the 36 EMA. We don't have any trend lines, so we will leave it as it is. And we go to daily chart, and on the daily, we can draw some trend line, which is here. So what we currently know, we are on the resistance. So if we see that price is rejecting this, we can expect retracement to the 36 daily chart, to the trend line, or to this support level. And if price rejects this zone here, we can expect another continuation to go long to target and then target this resistance or another resistance, which is here. Yes, because what we can have is a daily long 1 to 3, which means continuation. Yes, if price breaks this area, then we can expect this continuation of this down move to the weekly 36 EMA. So how we can join this? Right now we know, okay, we are on the resistance. Currently, of course, we have right now more details. And what we have here is the 4-hour chart trend line, and also price broke 36 EMA. We have first sign of weakness on this chart because what we see, the price made lower high for us. Yeah. So with the breakout of the trend line and breakout of the 36 EMA, we can expect continuation. For our chart, of course, we have to wait for possible short 1 to 3 here below. See clean new lower low, lower high. But aggressively, we can look for 1-hour chart where price is making setup for us. Yeah? This will be aggressive because we don't have clean confirmation from the higher time frame yet. Yeah, the only confirmation is lower high, but still this might be false breakout and price will continue to go up, maybe to retest previous resistance or even higher because we are still in the uptrend. So taking short entries, we take trades against main direction. So we can wait for this. This will be our early and aggressive signal. This is our trend line here. And there is also chance that price might retrace back to this trend line and bounce and might go down. Yeah. So if you see this, you can also try, but then try to manage this position around those previous lows. Yeah. So this is what we can have. If price breaks this trend line here, this is also, if we pay attention from the 4-hour time frame, our line, we can look for possible long scenarios still with the main direction, yes? But take with low risk because this is late, and pay attention to this top. Yeah. So if you jump in longs and price will stay around this, make some profits for your positions, make a break even, anything, but this is good area to manage our trade. Yes, and then we know what we can expect from where price might to go next. Yeah. So this is Aussie CAD, Aussie Yen. If we look for the weekly, this is also situation where we are on the resistance. We have another resistance higher. So in this case, we have a lot of room to go. In between, we have also resistance. It will be more or less like daily chart. It's not so obvious on the weekly. So this comes from the daily, from my perspective. So we have this, and if we look for support area, we will find support somewhere around this zone here. Yeah. So we have that. So what we can expect, again, same story like on the previous pair, bigger move, continuation to the next levels, or bounce and retracement to support 36 EMA. Yeah. And then, of course, maybe lower, but right now it's too early to discuss this. So like I said, we are here. We can adjust a little bit our support area on the daily. As we see this, we see double top, some reaction, and we have also 36 EMA. So what we can have, it's option that if price bounce here, we will have move back to the 36 and support, and then again bounce, continuation to this or to this, or bigger move to the weekly 36 EMA. In this case, we don't have daily trend line. You see that it's if I take this line, it's not the line which I would like to see, because I like to see line close to 36. If we take those lows, we have only this line. For me, it's only like a volatility trend line. So I don't have like clean trend line here. For our chart, if we pay attention to this, we have for our chart trend line is here. So it's a little bit different situation than on the Aussie CAD, because it's still pointing up, yes, and it's clean. It's clearly making long 1 to 3. So we can still look for buys whenever price retrace to the 36 to the trend line, and we'll see rejection and breakout of our 2 to 3 line. Then we can look for buys, but only on the lower time frames, because this will be late and we are already on the resistance. So if we pay attention to this, we have this. So whenever price breaks this, we can look for buys. If price, and then of course we would like to manage our trade on the resistance up here, and then of course we can look for the next resistance, which is here. If price breaks this trend line here, we can look for short entries. Yeah, we can look for short entries, target daily 36 EMA and this support area. Euro Aussie broke our range, went down. As we discussed previous year, we discussed this range, price broke it. Right now, reached support level. And we have another support lower. Yeah? So if we pay attention, prices on the support. So what we can expect, continuation of this down move or possible retracements, where back to the weekly 36 EMA plus a resistance area, which is somewhere around this level. Yeah, so this is what we can have. And then of course, continuation. Daily time frame. We have nice line here. You see close to the 36, at least 3 touches. So what we can have, if we think about swing trading, we wait for the retracement. If price is here, we look for short entries and we target this. And then next level, which is lower. Yeah, so this is our first option. Second option, intraday trading, scalping, wait for the retracement to the 36 plus trend line. and look for short entries again on the lower time frames. This is EURUSD, so we will have at least 100 pips probably. So wait for the retracement. Whenever price breaks this line, look for short entries, target this support level. Or if you would like to be aggressive and trade against main direction, on the 4-hour chart, you can wait for breakout of this trend line here. And if price breaks, you go to lower time frames like 1-hour chart, and then you look for long entries to target this zone. Yeah. So this is what we can have, because right now take trades early and even on the 1-hour chart, because you can say, okay, I have 1-hour chart trendline breakout, so why I cannot take this, for example? Yes, you still can, but this will be really aggressive, because price daily, you trade against daily and 4-hour chart, and also 4-hour chart almost retraced to 36. So if we expect, if we would like to trade such aggressively, because we have, okay, double bottom, if you see that price is making higher low somewhere around this level, or another bottom like triple bottom, then what you can do, you can look for still long entries, but you have to place your stop loss below the previous spikes. Yeah. So if we have like higher low, for example, and you have your entry with the 1 to 3, you place stop loss below this, because you still can have noise here, and then your target is here. So this is where you have to manage your trade. Yeah. So this is also a possible scenario, but really aggressive. Yes. And of course, if price breaks this, we can look still for continuation to the next levels. Euro dollar. Euro dollar is on the resistance. Yeah, we have this resistance area, quite really strong. Yeah, it's really strong area, but we still have option that price might reach this. Yeah, so we still have option to go long. We see that price broke this, but again, if we pay attention to support or resistance level, this is always area, this is always zone. Yes, it's not that we will draw the line and price hitting the line is going. Sometimes yes, but we also have to expect false breakouts and other things. Yeah. So because we are on the resistance area, retracements possible, definitely, because we didn't have bigger retracement since May 2020. Yeah, price went up, then we have range, then another push, or still continuation to the next level, and maybe then from this level we'll have bigger retracements. What we have on the daily chart, price is retracing right now. If we look for trend line, our trend line was broken here, but we still have 36 EMA. So for me, it's like you said, it's not relevant trend line, because for me it's a volatility trend line, not the trend line that we can expect like a trend change or something. Yeah. So as long as price is above the 36 and 36 EMA holds, we can still look for long entries. Yeah. But if price breaks 36, we can look for short entries, and then weekly 36 is our target, or this support level. As this support level, this is our option. So if we go to 4-hour chart, what we can do, because on the 4-hour chart our trend line was broken, if we look for this, we will see that price broke this. If we draw a different angle, for example like this, also price broke that. So the situation is that we can still look for short entries. It's okay, because we are on the resistance area from the higher time frame. But our situation here is a little bit limited, because we have this 36 EMA lower, we can draw here. So because this is our target, so if we see that price is retracing, it's still okay. Yeah, it's still okay. If we have this, probably our target will be okay, but this is area where we have to manage our trade, definitely. Yeah, because price might get reaction here. And we have also this line, which is quite steep. So aggressively every retracement right now, maybe not even aggressively, but on the lower time frames, retracement, look for short entries, target this. You might grab some pips. 1 hour time frame also here. If we have retracement, this will be to the 36, to this trend line, possible trend line, like that, maybe. Look for short entries, yeah. And right now for scalpers, we see that price is bouncing. So if you go to 5-minute chart or 1-minute chart, if you see 1 to 3, this is option for you to go short, yeah. So this is what we have. So right now retracement to look for short entries against main direction, or just wait for the retracement. And if price bounce on this level, you look for buys, you target previous stops, and then you have next resistance. GBPUSD, or maybe we can start from the GBP/USD. We know that Brexit agreement was signed finally. So I hope finally we will have more stable moves on GBP pairs. Right now, GBP dollar is not good to trade. I just want to have it just to explain and show you what we can get. But we have to remember that this agreement finally was signed. So I hope we will have steady moves again. We don't know because there are still some things which must be resolved, but at least this agreement was signed. Yeah. So maybe we'll back again to the period where cable is going quite smoothly without any crazy moves. So what we have, resistance area. Right now it's somewhere around this zone we see here. Next one is up here. And then of course we have situation here. I think Brexit was somewhere around this level. Here, yeah, Brexit was here, so we still didn't go to the level we was here, yes, before Brexit, and then price went down again. But maybe this time price will continue. Who knows? Yeah, we will see. We are on the resistance, but if we pay attention to lower time frames, price action is really ugly. Price action is really ugly. We have one trend line here, and we see that price quite is trying to respect this line, especially if we pay attention to this. If we look for the lower time frames and we are interested to go short, yeah, in this case, trades against main direction, we have to remember about this trend line. Yes, this trend line is our goal. Right now we are to the close to the 36. We see 4-hour chart is also not good because we don't have clean direction. So for me, it's not good pair to trade right now. Yes, even if we have breakout, I don't like situation which was here that we have short moves and then price immediately went up. I simply don't like. If we pay attention to daily chart, range, big moves, range, big move, range, so not good. Yeah, so for me ideally to trade this pair, if I go to higher time frames again, let me try to look for some support area. This is one of the support which we have here, and then we have support area lower, somewhere around this zone. It's difficult pair to draw, you see, because we have a lot of spikes, false breakouts. So what ideally I would like to see to trade this pair is to get out from this zone. So this or this. This is perfect situation for me. I personally, I'm not interested to trade here because it's too much noise. So I think there are much better pairs to trade than this. Yeah. So this is cable. GBP Aussie dollar. What we have here is situation that price is sitting on the really strong weekly support level, but we have also those spikes here, those breakouts here. Yeah? So we can still have move. It's 250 pip. It's a lot, but we see previously we had only spikes and then price reacted. For example, here reacted, here reacted quite strongly. Yeah. If we have again reaction, we can expect reaction to the 36 EMA or to the next resistance, which is here. Yeah, and maybe price will create range here. Who knows? Daily chart, double bottom right now on the daily. We have this trend line. So what we can do? Trade long entries here to target this area here, or wait for the retracement back to this level and then look for short entries with the main direction and target this support level. Yeah. So we go to 4-hour time frame. We have this. So what you can do, you can look for long entries here after the trendline breakout. Yes, in the 36. So we go to 1-hour chart, and what we need to see is new higher high, higher low, and this will be our setup to go long, and of course target daily 36 EMA and daily trend line. If we see that price is breaking support area, we have to go again to the 1-hour chart. If we see this, then you can look for short entries. I wouldn't trade in this zone. This is not good. We have range, no clean direction. So we need to wait for breakouts of this or that, and then we can look for here long and here short entries. Using the cat, what we have? Resistance here. If we see price is hitting or was hitting this, we have this resistance here as the next one on the weekly chart. And if we pay attention to support level, this is our support zone. Yeah. So what we can have, reaction, retracement to the support to this trend line. We have this trend line here, not so nice, but still it's okay to draw it. So this was weekly. What we have on daily, the daily chart, we see trend lines not so nice. We can draw it like this, so it will be close to 36. So we can also rely on only on the 36. So this is our next goal, our next step. Yeah. So because we can have this, and if price rejects this area, we can expect long entries to target this resistance and possible breakout and move to the next one. So we have to wait for to the 3-line breakout, and then we go to go long, or we wait patiently to see breakout of the 36 and this trend line, and then we look for short entries, target this support or this trend line, or we go to lower time frames and we can look out already for lower time frame entries. We also have this lower high. So what we can do, we can still look for 4-hour chart scenario and look for this, but this is our goal. So we need to see if our risk management is correct, or we look for the 1-hour chart retracement, and this will be our option to go short together maybe with this trend line. Yeah, and then this is our option to go short. Next pair is USDN. USDN, it still looks a little bit funny if we pay attention to daily chart. It's still going down, but with the really bad price action. But let's start from the higher time frames. Also, weekly chart doesn't look nice. What we see here is support area. Yes, we are still around the support. Previous one was broken, but it's, you see, breakout, another breakout. Right now it's trying to make white candles, so maybe price will retrace a little bit higher. Yes, we have still this level, and we have, of course, again this previous lows. If we look for weekly trend line, yes, we have something like that. If we treat this as a false breakout, we still have 36. So we still have to watch for the 36 together with the closest resistance, which is up here. Yeah. So what we can have, maybe it's still not good shape to trade. But if we see that price is breaking this daily trend line, which is also, you see, it's again really funny situation here. If you start to have problems to draw trend lines and support levels, it means price action is not good. Yeah? So this is the first sign where you have to be careful in terms of trading. Yes, if you think, okay, this there, if you don't see anything clear, you can still trade this, but remember to lower the risk in this case. Yeah. So we have that. What we can have is the breakout, and if we have breakout, then we can look for buys and target this, or we can expect the bounce again, and then again short entries and target this support level. So 4-hour time frame, if you pay attention to 4-hour chart, that's what is going on. Oh, here we have. What we have, we can draw this line. So we have to wait breakout of this to look for short entries and target this, or we have to wait for 1 to 3 up here, and then we can look for buys. Yeah, so this is our plan for USDN. Yeah. And only higher time frames. Yes, right now lower time frames, just forget about them. Right now, yeah, you can look for entries on the lower time frames, definitely. Yeah. So if you have something like this, you can, or if you have on the 1-hour chart this, you can also take. Yeah, it's not a problem. But if we wait for the higher time frames, we'll definitely have confirmation. Gold broke levels, and I was hoping to go long, but then retrace immediately. So again, not so clear situation. We had this weekly long 1 to 3, but right now it looks like it was only just false breakout. We have this previous support level, so I can say that we are still stuck in this area. Yeah? We still have new highs, so price of course can retrace back to this level even. Yeah, it's not a problem, especially that we have this really big move without bigger retracement. Yeah. So daily chart, because price broke this trend line, we can expect short entries. Yes. So right now I would just focus on the sells. Any retracement would give me option to look for short. So 4-hour chart retracement, you look for sell entries on the 4-hour chart or on the lower time frames, or right now retracement back to the 36, back to this trend line, and you look for short entries. Yeah. So gold, definitely sell. Silver, similar to gold. Yeah. Situation is that here this weekly long quantity was different, so it doesn't look right now like a false breakout. It might be like a breakout retracement, breakout retracement, and another continuation. We don't know yet, so next support is of course on the previous lows. This also broke. Yeah, if we look for this, look for that. So it also broke. I was hoping here to get retracement to the 36, rejection, and continuation. But price broke 36. However, it's not so clear, like it's not so obvious like we have on the gold. So we can, in this case, we can also look for short entries, definitely, yes, because this move was strong. This on the 4-hour chart or lower time frames. Yes, it's exactly same movement like on gold. But if you see that price is breaking this from this point, yes, if we see that price is going down, it's over. Yes, but if we see that it's not clearly going down, but maybe if we go to 4-hour chart, we will see that price, I don't know, it's making situation like this, that okay, it's going up and it's breaking, you look for buys, or it's going down, stop here, start to range, is breaking, you go long. Of course, if you see this here, you can go short. Yes, if you want catch short entries here. So this is what we would like to get on silver. Gold is different because gold, for me, it's clean breakout of the 36, clean false breakout here, so it's a little bit different. That's why on silver we can still focus on buys. And last is oil, which is reaching resistance, which we draw on the last weekly forecast. This is like round number. It's around. We are right now around 55. Yeah, so it's quite strong number. If we see this resistance, yes, we have this. We have up here, so we still have room. Yes, but we are already on the good level anyway. If this is broken, then next level is even up here. Yeah, so we have a lot of room to go. Of course, in between we have something smaller like here, but really we can go up here. Yeah? So we are already on the resistance. We still have a little bit room. Possible retracements are okay because we didn't have any retracement, but right now it's pushing up. It's still pushing up. So if you like any retracement, it's for buy. Yeah, because we right now don't have any weakness. Yes, we don't have any weakness. The only thing is that we have this 55, but you see 55 was broken. So this might be false breakout, and we'll have this bigger retracement, or this is breakout. We'll have retest and then continuation. Yeah, but right now we don't see. I don't see anything for short entries. Yes, the first option to go to sell it will be when we see the price below 36 EMA, because we don't have any trend lines, nothing. Yeah. So this is oil. Okay, guys. I hope you enjoyed this weekly forecast. So again, I wish you all the best in the upcoming year. If you have any questions, we are here again after a small break. So feel free to contact us. And of course, see you next week. Bye.